So I've already painted a paper towel, empty paper towel core. Okay. Now I do this with toilet paper cores, paper towel cores that are about the same width or so. We're going to cut links out of this down the road to put around a mirror and make a frame, color designed like this, and whatever it turns out to be in the end. So we're going to make our loops out of this. Let me get my stuff going. So we're going to take our part A, epoxy, and we're going to, well, I gotta get gloves on. And let's see what this turns into here in a few. And I'm going to measure so there's that. I gotta let it sit on the table and be flat so I know exactly where my line's at. And we're going to okay. Thought I had something in here, but apparently I don't. So we're going to use something to scrape this all in here. Usually a popsicle stick works really good. Apparently, so does the end of a paintbrush stick. I'm just going to get as much of this out and not have any waste, as much as possible. Now this is an adult chemical. This is not for children to play with. Very dangerous chemical. Okay? I usually dry it up between times. And now we're going to do a part B of our epoxy. this is the hardener to go with the resin that we just put in. That. And we're going to wipe this up really good. Okay. So that's all wiped up. I'm going to wipe up this end because I'm going to use that end to hold it. And we're going to add a whole bunch of glitter to the outside of what I painted, and epoxy is going to be added to it. And then when it dries, we're going to cut it into links, and then we can use them as borders around mirrors, or we can make a variety of things from those links actually. But I'm making this to border around a mirror for someone, so it's just going to be links done so that they can choose to do a border around the mirrors. And I'm going to have to do another tube down the road because one tube is not enough. I believe it's going to take 2 tubes to get the right amount of links. Stir these 2 chemicals for about 1.5 minutes according to its instructions. I believe we stirred it plenty, but I'm going to end up stirring it anyway again here in a minute because I have to add several different colors of glitters. So we're going to start with the darkest first and end with the lightest, I think is how we're going to do this. So we're going to sprinkle some glitter. Whoop. There's one. See, I splashed it in there. And then we're going to sprinkle some of this in it. Whoop, drops in too fast. Okay, we're going to work with this one way or another. I'll get this mixed up really good. If I have to add more epoxy to it, I guess so be it. We got one more color and then we have a white to do. So I'm adding a little bit of that. And our last glitter. It's going to be a bunch of white, okay? So, now we're going to stir our glitters up. Ooh, pretty colors, huh? See how it looks on there in the end result. That's actually what's more important. I wanted a Caribbean kind of colored theme outline for this friend's mirror. And I'm just stirring in really, really thoroughly, because this is one of those type of chemicals that you just want to make sure you're stirring very thoroughly. Now, it's not going to look like that on that tube, so that's the good news. But here we go. We're just going to apply it. Thin layer of epoxy with our glitters in it. And you can do this with a toothpick. Not a toothpick, well, probably, but I meant a popsicle stick. You do this with a paintbrush. And you know what? I'm about to get downright dirty. I'm just going to cheat. This is what I can do. Because it's a tube, and generally speaking, should be easy, but I have a glove on that is not going to touch my skin whatsoever, so otherwise I wouldn't be doing this with my finger. But I want to get a nice even coat going. I don't want it to be too thick. Okay, it's completely coated, you guys. Yep, completely coated. So now we're going to stand it up, and we're going to let that dry. And I will be back as soon as I figure out where I put my molds, because I think I want to do a mold on this. Give me just a minute to go find my molds. Actually, I'll be back on another note. I'm going to pour the remainder of that in a mold.